Hello. If it isn't Kayuku and the gang, all having coffee without me.
Uzai, hi.
I can't believe you would all dare go out without inviting me.
There's a reason why we didn't invite you to come with us.
Oh.
Did you forget we've been out to eat together on several occasions, but you've never paid for yourself?
What are you talking about?
We're sick of you not paying us back.
So?
You have this funny idea that it's obvious that we should pay for you and you never return the money.
Are you seriously getting upset over a couple of dollars?
And you never reply to us when we message you to remind you to pay us back.
What's the big deal? I'm free to answer and ignore any messages I like.
You're being unreasonable. You should pay us.
I'm a single mother. You should be a bit more accommodating towards me.
You should understand that it's important to pay people back.
Why should I be lectured by you? My God!
You're a mother. If you keep on acting this selfishly, it's going to start affecting your son.
Hiroto is still 9 years old. You should realize that this is for his sake too.
She's going to use her son as an excuse.
So I would be grateful if you would pay for the cakes we eat today.
Excuse me?
I only have $1 coin in my purse today.
What?
Hiroto, you can eat as much cake as you like. Kayuku says that she's going to treat us today.
Stop messing around. My name is Kayuku Miyahara. I'm 34 years old and married. I'm currently working as an office worker and living with my daughter, May, who's in the 3rd grade, and my husband, Kei. My daughter recently started attending karate classes, and my husband is working as a personal trainer. He's good at cooking and sewing, and he's always helping me with the housework. Today, I took some time off of doing the housework to come out with my friends to a really popular cafe, and we were enjoying some cake and coffee until a certain troublemaker named Yachio Uzai turned up with her son, Hiroto. I'm not paying for your food, Uzai. We all refuse to spend a single dollar on you.
Oh, it's too late. I've already put some cakes on my tray.
I can't believe you actually had the nerve to come inside when you have no money on you.
I knew you would be generous enough to pay for me, Kayuku.
No way. Were you listening on my conversations at school?
That's right. I noticed you were whispering about something to one of the other moms at the observation day. I think it was when lessons had finished.
Oh no. I should have been more careful.
Apparently, the owner is a pâtissier that went all the way to Paris to train under some of the best sweet makers in the world.
It's the weekend, so we thought it was a great chance to catch up and let off some steam.
But why wasn't I invited? You can't do this.
Because you always make us pay for you.
You want my darling Hiroto to starve?
That's not our problem, and he won't starve anyway.
I don't have enough money to buy Hiroto the sweets he wants to eat. It's not fair that we're too poor to enjoy a small luxury like this.
No one can avoid paying for the services they've received.
You don't have to tell me that.
So I had no obligation to pay for your food or your pastimes.
How can you be so cold? I'm a single mother.
You've got a job and a salary of your own, haven't you? You should buy Hiroto sweets and toys with your own money.
I have to use all of my salary on paying the rent and the bills.
Then why did you even come?
Anyway, you've got to pay for everything we eat today, or I'll eat every cake that's on display.
Why does she have to start begging in places like this?
Mom?
Go on, Hiroto. Take those cakes to our table and eat first.
But I can't eat all these. It's too much.
I brought you here because I thought it would make you happy. Can't you be a little grateful?
I'm sorry, Mom.
He looks really afraid. She must have thought that we would pay out of pity for Hiroto.
This chocolate gâteau is delicious.
I guess I have no choice but to explain everything to the owner. I called for the owner of the cafe, and he gave Uzai a warning. But instead of showing us some regret for what she had done, she began to make show of herself. She shouted all sorts of insults at the owner and opened up her purse only to pull out a $10 note and throw it at the pâtissier. She stamped her way out of the cafe and slammed the door shut. I can't believe she actually had some money in her purse. She lied to us. After that, I bought cakes to take home to Kay and May, and my day out with my friends came to an end. I swore to myself that I would never let Uzai find out about our plans ever again, and went to pick up my daughter from her karate class.
Seriously? She turned up at the cafe you were at?
Yeah, it was supposed to be my day off, and I'm really tired.
I'm not surprised, but are you okay?
Yeah, I forgot about everything that second. I saw May laughing and having fun at her class.
But that Uzai lady really does sound like a piece of work.
Oh, you have no idea.
And she still hasn't paid you back any of the money she owes you?
She's returned $10.
How much does she owe you in total?
About 100?
Then there's no denying that she's to blame for being alienated, but you've probably got to be a little bit clearer with her or she won't stop.
You're right, Kay. I'm really sorry. I'll make sure she gives me back the money next time I see her.
But I can understand that it must be tough to go all out, seeing as she's using her kid as an excuse.
Hiroto looks so scared of her when she shouted at him. I wonder if she always treats him like that when they're at home.
It's not right to tell other people how to raise their own children, when we don't even know that they're doing anything wrong.
I know May and Hiroto sit next to each other in class. I hope that she can at least be a good friend to him.
Let me know if anything happens. I'll help out in any way I can.
For a few days after that, I was back to enjoying my regular routine and seeing May win her first practice spar in class. I didn't have any major trouble at work or with my friends, and I was living pretty peacefully. But one day, just when I was about to make my way home from work, I got a message from Uzai, who had never answered my messages up until now.
Kayuku, answer my messages.
What's wrong?
What did you do to my son?
Excuse me? I haven't done anything.
Don't play dumb.
I'm sorry. I've just finished work and I'd like to get home as soon as possible.
I don't care. This is way more important.
All right.
My son came home from school today crying his heart out.
What happened? Is he okay?
Apparently, he spoke to your daughter about some things.
What exactly did they talk about?
Apparently, May was the one that started talking to him. She asked him what was wrong when he was feeling upset.
Well, they are very close. I've told her that she should always do her best to help her friends when they need it.
Nobody asked you to do anything like that.
Huh?
Apparently, there are rumors going around his class about me. Horrible gossip about how nobody likes Hiroto's mom and that...
I didn't know that.
Because of all that, all of his classmates are excluding him and he's become a loner.
But those rumors are all true, aren't they?
You're the one that spread them.
You're wrong. I would never do anything like that.
It's disgusting. My son has done nothing wrong.
I'm pretty sure that my daughter just called out to him because he looked sad.
I know that your daughter was laughing at him behind his back.
I believe that your own actions are to blame for those rumors.
What did you say?
I understand that the reason why those rumors are spreading is ultimately because of you.
You're despicable. You sound like a criminal.
It's your job to be a role model to your son and to give him the care he needs.
Shut up! I'm going to take you to court for defamation.
Seriously?
I'm going straight to the principal and complain that it's your fault that my son is being bullied. I'm going to tell them that you're the one that spread those rumors.
You've got to prioritize talking to your son.
There's no point talking to you about this anymore. I'm going to block your number.
Hey, wait a minute. Uzai, give me back my money. Hey! It seems that she really did block me because none of my messages showed that they had been received. I headed home and asked my husband for advice as soon as I could. But he assured me that I didn't have to worry and that Uzai was probably all bark and no bite. I decided that I would just wait and see what she would do. Hiroto must have reached out to his mother because he must have reached his limit with the rumors that were flying around, and hoped that either my daughter or his own mom could help him. But rather than worry about her son and just be there for him, she had started to take her anger out on the people around her. She had taken selfish to a whole new level.
Hello, Kayuku. It's good to see you. It's been a while.
Hello, Uzai.
It's become really dangerous in this neighborhood since we last spoke. I heard that there's been a suspicious man hanging around the school gates at home time.
You're talking about the man that tried to kidnap a little boy when he was on his way home, right? The one that's apparently all dressed in black.
Oh, I'm terrified that Hiroto might be targeted next.
Well, the little boy was saved by the police officer that was on patrol at the time, so the little boy was okay.
Well, it's a pain that the school's asked all parents to come collect their children from school as a way of preventing it from happening again. Huh, it's not like we have a choice.
Uzai, I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, that's it?
Huh?
I'd like to talk to you about what happened a month ago.
You mean the conversation we had online?
I spoke to the principal about how you were the one that spread those rumors, and he didn't listen to me at all.
Well, of course he wouldn't. He must have realized that it would be a waste of time.
I don't have the money to hire a lawyer either. What do I do?
First things first. Maybe you should think about returning the money you borrowed from me.
Oh, come on. You can't seriously be holding a grudge about that. You're going to get wrinkles.
Oh, I'm still 34 years old. How rude can she get?
Remember this. You'll pay for ruining my reputation and for causing my son to get bullied.
Like I said, I never spread those rumors about you.
Anyway, I want you to book a session at the host club as a way of apologizing to me.
What?
I want a handsome young man to cheer me up and make me feel better.
I'm sorry. What?
There's no problem. I'll send Hiroto off to stay with my parents.
I'm gonna need you to explain a little more. Why?
I want you to set up a luxurious get-together for the moms.
No way I'm doing that.
What did you say?
You may be single, but all the other moms are married, so we can't go to a place like that.
But all we'd be doing is talking and drinking. I'm sure everyone will be happy to have a little more fun once in a while.
No thank you.
Tsa!
She kissed her teeth at me?
You're a killjoy, Kayuku. Everyone will get sick of you if you talk like that, you know.
You're one to talk, Uzai.
You may not want to go to a host club, but I do. You owe me that.
I've never heard of any moms having a get-together at a host club.
Well, moms nowadays need more spice in their lives.
I don't know about that.
It's simple. All you have to do is call and book a session.
It's no good. She's not listening to me at all.
The host club I know is open during the day as well. So you can't make any excuses about needing to make dinner for your family.
You can't be serious. We're all busy at work during the day.
Then use your paid holidays to take a day off.
I didn't use a paid holiday. I just got today off in return for going to work on Saturday. That's all.
Oh, Hiroto's finally come out.
It's like I'm talking to a wall.
Mai, thanks for helping me with my math homework.
No problem. Let me know if you need help with anything else.
Yeah.
Hurry up, Hiroto. We're going home right now.
Sorry, Mom. Mai's mom, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you.
All right, let's go home, May. You've got to eat and get ready for karate class.
Guess what, Mom? I'm really strong now.
You're amazing, honey. I'm looking forward to your next competition.
I can't wait too. Are you going to come and cheer me on?
Of course we will. We'll be watching you the entire time.
Yay!
As soon as we got home from school, I got an emergency message from May's school. It was a notification that the suspicious man had been arrested by the police. The police had been patrolling areas that seemed suspicious and likely for him to return to. And thanks to that, they had arrested him before he could do any harm. I was glad that the problem was cleared up and that I wouldn't have to ask my mother to come and collect May from school.
Mai had a really good appetite tonight, didn't she?
Because your cooking is the best, Kay.
You're flattering me, honey.
Apparently, her teacher is raising the hurdles at practice every single day.
No wonder she went straight to sleep after she had her bath and finished her homework. She must be exhausted.
I guess she'll be growing out of her uniform in no time.
Imagine if she ends up growing bigger than me.
By the way,
Oh yeah, you mentioned when I got home that Uzai had asked you something impossible. What happened?
I don't have anything against single mothers, but she makes it out that I'm being prejudiced, and I don't know what to say to her. I mean, she asked me to make a booking at a host club today. Don't you think that's ridiculous? She's completely forgotten about the money she owes too.
It sounds like she expects you to follow her orders, huh? What an attitude.
Just thinking about how this might continue until May graduates from elementary stresses me out.
Then how about you use this as a chance to get a little revenge?
What?
All you have to do is watermelon, 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 and if you do that, then she'll... And I think she might get the message.
That sounds great. I think it might just work.
You're always busy with your job and doing chores, so you deserve some time to hang out with your friends.
But you're working and helping out with the housework too. I just went out with my friends the other day. Are you sure you don't mind?
I'm happy as long as I can spend some time with you and Mai after work. I don't need anything else.
Thank you, Kay. I'm the luckiest woman in the world to have a husband like you. It was sudden, but I decided to commence the plan that Kay had thought up for me. I got in touch with the other moms, and they all agreed that it was the best way to deal with Uzai. Everyone was determined to work together to make Yachio Uzai see the trouble she was causing and make her pay. Literally. Then when Friday came around... Hello, this is Kayuku speaking.
Kayuku, it's me.
I guess this is Uzai.
I had to call you because I already blocked you online. It was a good thing I had your phone number.
Oh yeah, I still remember that. When you refused to return my money.
So when are you going to arrive? I've been waiting for you.
Waiting where?
At the host club.
Oh.
I'm having the best time ever, drinking delicious champagne in the middle of the day.
Well, I'm glad that you're having so much fun.
It's only while Hiroto's still at school, but I'm making the most of it. Oh, I wish I could stay here forever.
It sounds like you're really drunk. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm going to order another bottle of Dom Perignon.
Don't come crying to me later.
So, where are you? Hurry up and join me. You have to be here when I leave so that you can pay the bill.
But I never made a reservation at a host club.
Excuse me?
I told you we can't have a gathering at a host club because we're all married.
What? What are you talking about?
Didn't they say anything when you entered?
No, nothing. So I thought it was okay.
I understand that you must have been happy.
Then where on earth are you?
We're all at Le Comptoir MoniRobo.
What? You don't mean the French restaurant that's on the Michelin Guide?
Yeah, that's the one. It's much more affordable than the other Michelin star restaurants, but it's luxurious nonetheless.
I can't believe it. You tricked me.
Hey, you can't talk to me like that. You're the one that went off and decided to go to the host club yourself.
Ah! Damn you!
Uzai, do you have your purse on you?
What?
Don't tell me that you didn't bring any money of your own.
Don't be stupid. I'm not an idiot. Of course I did.
I knew it. You were planning to make us pay for you, weren't you?
No, that's not true.
I know exactly what you're up to, Uzai. I'm not paying a cent of the bill you've racked up over there.
What? Why not?
Why should I? I'm not with you.
You've got to be joking. I'm a single mother. You can't treat me like this.
You're the one that's got to be joking.
Oh?
I understand that being a single mother must be really tough, and I sympathize. But that doesn't mean you get special treatment.
Why? Why are you so angry? You're scaring me.
I don't care if I'm scaring you. I've been holding this all in for too long.
I just wanted us all to have fun at the host club together, that's all.
Nobody said they wanted to go. I've honestly had enough of playing along with your selfishness.
Don't say that.
You know what? I want you to return all the money we've lent you over the past few months. Right now. No buts.
What?
I finally hit my limit and lost temper after Uzai continued to act as though she was the victim. It was a good thing I had left the restaurant before unleashing my anger. At least I had avoided causing any trouble for the staff and people dining around me. It seems I really had scared Uzai, because her voice had gotten smaller and smaller over the phone. But that wasn't going to stop me. Hiroto is having a hard time at school, and it's because of your own behavior.
Hiroto has nothing to do with any of this.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of the other moms was overheard complaining to her partner about you.
So, you really didn't spread the rumors?
I told you before, I didn't say anything.
Even so, that doesn't mean that they can treat my son like that.
That's the one thing we agree on. I've already spoken to their homeroom teacher and the other moms about that.
What? When did that happen?
May was worried about Hiroto, so she was the only one that was talking to him and cheering him up when he was feeling down.
Oh, I guess May's the reason why he's been in such a good mood recently.
The kids that were ignoring him have all apologized for what they did, and they've all made up.
I didn't know that.
I think Hiroto just wanted you to listen to his worries and comfort him.
How long are you going to keep talking to me like that? You're being incredibly rude.
Anyway, you're going to have to pay for the host club bill by yourself. I'm not lending you anything.
I can't. I don't have the money, and I only have a few dollars left in my bank account.
Oh, really?
It's true. I owe several host clubs a lot of money. I don't even know if I have enough money to buy groceries.
Why would you spend that much money if you knew that you couldn't afford it?
I told you, being a single mother is really difficult. Aren't I allowed to enjoy myself once in a while?
Of course you are, but how are you going to feed Hiroto from now on?
Well, I'll have to borrow some money from the bank.
I think you need to do something about your host club addiction first. Anyway, I'm going to ask the school if they can contact your parents.
Wait a minute! We're not done talking yet!
Hiroto's finally managed to make up with his friends. Please don't do anything to stress him out any further.
What about the bill? How am I supposed to pay it?
That's none of our business.
Please, can't you at least lend me the money to pay for today's bill?
Nope, I'm not paying, even if a meteor were to hit the Earth.
Don't say that. We're friends, aren't we?
If you really think that we're friends, you should pay all of us our money back. You might think that it's just a few dollars, but there's a limit to how much other people can take being mooched off of.
I can't. I can't pay you back.
I'm going to send you pictures of all of our receipts, so I'd be happy if you'd unblock me.
I'm telling you, I can't pay you back.
I don't think we'll have to call one another from now on, so I'm going to block your phone number. Goodbye.
No, please.
In the end, Hiroto's grandparents contacted Uzai's ex-husband, and Hiroto went to live with his father. Apparently, Uzai's parents were speechless when they heard about her reckless spending. Since it turns out, Uzai was using the child support her ex was paying every month to cover the bills at her favorite host club. Of course, her ex-husband was furious that his money hadn't gone to raising his son. Uzai's overspending and unwillingness to change her ways was completely to blame. It seems that she had already owed over $20,000 at the time of their divorce. She had no choice but to go to a suspicious loan shark to borrow money, which led to some gruff-looking men coming to her workplace to demand she pay them back. She ended up being fired from her job for her association with the mafia and had to begin working in an establishment owned by the loan shark she owed money to. Oh, but I managed to get her to pay back the money she owed me and our friends.
Mai, thanks for being such a good friend to me up until now. We'll still be friends, right? Even when I go to live with my dad?
Yeah, of course. Nothing will change the fact that we're friends.
I wish that you could still help me with my math homework.
Then let's video chat on the weekends.
Oh yeah, that way we can stay in touch too. My dad has a computer at home, so I think that I can set up an account.
Yay!
I hope that we can play together again sometimes.
Hiroto, me too.
Apparently my dad's job makes him really busy, so I don't know when he'll bring me to see you, but can we promise to meet each other again?
Yeah, I really like you, Hiroto. Let's play again.
I've gotta get on the train.
I'll see you, Hiroto.
I'll send you lots of letters, I promise.
All right, too. I can't wait for your first letter.
After May and Hiroto said their goodbyes, he and his dad got on the train and they disappeared in a matter of minutes. May's eyes welled up with tears, But she dabbed at her eyes with her handkerchief, turned to Kay and I, and smiled up at us.
How about we head home?
Yeah, it's almost time for dinner anyway.
It'll be late by the time I get dinner ready, so why don't we go out to eat at a restaurant instead, as a treat?
Yeah, let's do that. I want to eat spaghetti bolognese.
Alright, let's go eat at the Italian restaurant in front of the station.
Yay!
Kay, thank you for everything. You were a great help.
What are you talking about? I just gave a little advice, that's all.
I learned a lot from the issues we faced this time. It's given me motivation to work harder for the both of you.
If you ever have another problem, don't keep it to yourself. I'll do whatever I can to help. We're family, so there's no need to feel bad about relying on me.
Kay and I took May's hands and we headed back to our everyday lives. After seeing what Uzai had lost because of her selfishness, I realized just how lucky I was to be with such a loving husband and to have such a sweet daughter. I hope that our little family can always stay this happy. And I'm going to keep the motto of staying positive in my heart.